So today's video is going to be a 4th of July inspired makeup tutorial, bright red lips and a pop of blue underneath the lower lash line. If you want to see how to get from the left to the right, just keep on watching. So we're going to go ahead and start priming our face with this Smashbox primer water. This is a new product for me. I've heard a ton about it, but I've never used it, so I got it as a sample to try. And we're going to go ahead and prime with the CC Correcting Prep and Prime from MAC. And I'm just going to go ahead and make sure that I'm good and saturated before we go through with our foundation. I'm using the Wonder Stick today. I really love this foundation and it works really well for me. So I'm going to just put a few swipes on my cheeks, my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, the normal areas, and blend that out with my trusty Sigma F80 Kabuki. I love this brush and have for years. This is one of those holy grail products that I will never not have in my collection. So we're going to go ahead and blend it out, make sure everything is nice and even, and then we're going to go in with some concealer and make sure that all of our under eye bags and breakouts are covered up, because Lord knows that we definitely need it. So we're going to go in with the Naked Skin Concealer, and I'm absolutely in love with this. I've talked about this in my monthly favorites, and I have not deviated at all from this product. I absolutely am in love. And I'm going to go ahead and just do the normal triangle shape, make sure that that's patted out with a damp Real Techniques beauty sponge. These are my favorite sponges. I'm not a big fan of the Beauty Blender, and these are a lot cheaper and they're just amazing, so I have them in my backup. Now I'm going to go in with my translucent Laura Mercier brightening, powder stuff, and I'm going to bake. This really has been a technique I've been doing for the last month, and I absolutely feel like it works much better than just setting it with a yellow powder. I'm going to do that with, again, my damp beauty sponge. It does not deteriorate the product or give it any kind of different consistency. It works really well together. But now I'm going to go in with a Morphe flat, is that a flat top? No, I'm sorry. It's a big puffy brush. I think it's the E2 or E3 from Morphe, and I'm going to just make sure that my foundation's all set, and we're going to go ahead and do brows with the Anastasia Triangular Brow Pencil. Been loving this, and I think I've talked again about it in my monthly favorites. It works really well, and I've gone through about 3 of these, and it makes my life so easy when I'm trying to put on my brows, because one is definitely not like the other, so it takes me a little while. I'm going to go in with a little bit of brow gel, and I believe it's from Lancome. I'll list everything down below for you. I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. I've been trying to give this a fair shake, and I put away the Kat Von D and tried something new. I don't know how I feel about it. I probably will discuss how I feel about it eventually. I did a first impressions and review probably a year ago on this product when it first came out, and I'm still kind of up in the air. I know it's been a year, but I kind of had this in the back of my collection, and I finally pulled it back out. I don't know. Anyways, so we're gonna go and just take that excess powder away, and I don't have anything on this brush. It's a clean brush, and I'm just gonna go in and make sure that that is all wiped away, and now I am creaseless and ready for some yellow powder for underneath my contour and some blush. So we're gonna be using, again, the banana powder in the kit, and just putting it in here to chisel out some of that contour I just did to make it a little bit more concise, because I like to get a little crazy with the contour. So if you have that issue, this will clean that up for you. So we're going in with this blush here. It is gorgeous, one of my favorites. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on my cheeks with a Morphe 501 brush, M501 brush, yes. And I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of do it on the apples and bring it towards my hairline. I like to do this just because it gives it a little bit more blending with the contour, and it's not super crazy and having just on the apples of the cheeks. Then I'm gonna go in with Soft and Gentle, oldie but goodie. Absolutely fell in love with it again. And the fact that it was at the back of my collection, I'm trying to pull everything from the back to the front to, re-fall in love with my products. I'm gonna go ahead and just put that on the tops of the cheeks as kind of a topper and a highlight. Then I'm gonna put this in all of the right places on the top of the brow, the arch of the nose, the tip of the nose, sorry guys, and you know, the cupid's bow, all the good stuff. Then we're gonna be going back asswards like normal, because my channel is a little bit more on the rough side and we like to, you know, do things backwards. I'm gonna go ahead and go in and do lips. So what I'm using is a Gwen Stefani limited edition pencil. Any red pencil will do. I'm going to overline my lips just a little bit, then fill them in. I feel like the liquid lipstick lasts a whole lot longer on the lips with this technique. I'm using Beeper from ColourPop, and I will go ahead and talk about that more in another video when I'm doing a dupes of the Kylie lip kits. This has been one of those products that everybody talks about that is a dupe, so I will talk about that later on. I'm gonna go in with a detail brush and just make sure that those lines are crisp and nobody is bleeding, because that's not cute. I look so funky in this frame because I have no eye makeup on and all the rest of my makeup is done. So weird. Anyways, so I'm gonna go in with this Morphe 35O palette, and I'm gonna take this kind of neutral transition color. Any color will do. If you have Makeup Geek Creme Brulee, that's fine. If you've got MAC Saddle, that's fine. There's so many. I think Burnt Orange from ABH is great too. Anything that you have in your collection is gonna be fine here. I'm not being precise at all. It's going up to my eyebrows. You know, that's how we do around here. So I'm just going to blend, because that's the life we all live. And we're gonna go back in with a little bit of a darker color, again doing the same thing, blending, but I'm keeping this a little bit lower. We're not gonna bring this to the brow, we're gonna keep it more on the lid and just in that crease, just to get it really, really diffused and blown out. That is what we're looking for, just blown out, really, really, really blended, and just kind of a neutral base for the shimmer that we're gonna be putting on the lid. So now I'm gonna go back in with this really pretty pink champagne color, and I'm gonna put it on the inner third of my eye and then right to the kind of middle part. And as you can see, I'm really working it up into the crease, and I'm making a really cut crease because we're gonna go in and blend it out anyway. Then I'm gonna go in with a darker champagne color that's not so pink. It's got a little bit more of a brown tone to it. And I'm gonna throw that on the outer crease and just layer it over top in the middle so that everything kind of blends together. I mean, you don't really need to do this. You can do one or the other. I just happen to have 35 of these bad boys, so might as well use as many as possible. Now I'm going in with the second shade from the top there, and that's just gonna go under the brow bone and in the inner corner. So I'm gonna do that right quick, and I'm using a 224 from MAC, I believe. I'm sorry, I will put it in the down bar below. Anyways, I'm going in with my E40 buffer brush with no additional product, just to go ahead and blend everything out and make sure it's nice and even. And we're going in with mascara. Have been loving this Lancome mascara. It is $32. If you do not have the money, do not spend it on this like mascara, but I got it as a gift and it is fantastic. It does not run, it does not flake, and I love the brush because it gets on the inner and outer corners. It's great. So I'm going to be using these lashes today. These are the Lola lashes from my lash line called Camber Cosmetics. The actual website is under construction right now, so if you are interested, please let me know. Now I'm going to go ahead and pop these bad boys on because they're fluttery and light. They give you volume and they are not too crazy. They have an invisible lash band, so they're super easy to apply. I'm gonna go ahead and put those bad boys on, and as you can see how long and voluminous they are compared to my no lashes. Then I'm gonna go in and tightline. I'm gonna go in with a Makeup Geek black pencil. Any black pencil will do. This does not move, it does not bleed, it sets and it stays. I love it, and it's again one of my favorite products right now. Where that pop of color comes in. This is a Makeup Geek pencil, and I can't remember the name of it. Again, I will link it down below. I am failing at life today, I'm sorry guys. It's a blue pencil, and I absolutely love just the little bit of pop that you get from this pencil when you're doing this look, especially for 4th of July. You want it to have red, white, and blue. This will make your eyes look white, you will have blue pop of color, and you got red on the lips. I hope you guys liked this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see something specific, please let me know. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so because it helps me out a lot. Give this a big thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. We'll see you soon. Bye. If you guys haven't seen this video already, please go ahead and click the link here, and I'll see you soon. Bye.